loved a gal back in Arkansas. I had some trouble with her pa. His name for me, a no-good bum, told me to leave town or he'd get his gun. Late that night, I kissed her goodbye. She said that she'd wait with tears in her eyes. My guitar on my back, my suitcase in my hand, I left Arkansas a mighty lonely man. Oh, how I've missed that gal from Arkansas. Words could never tell you how I hate her paw. Today I've been gone. I've made my mind up to go back home and marry that woman from Arkansas. If I have to, I'll kill her pa. If I have to, I'll kill her pa. Going back to Arkansas.
Back in the day when the West was young, one thing was the law and that was the gun. I meant live and buy the died along. Back then was the Colt 45. Colt 45. Colt 45. I hit when I live and I hit when I die. Was carried by outlaws like Billy McPheeters. 21 has died, the 140 ship was in here. Remember the pain with the Colt 45 that made outlaw lane. Colt 45, Colt 45. Buy it when I live, and buy it when I die. Now Sheriff at Garrett shot Billy to the ground, and a man named Ford, he done just in time. Taken alive, they lived and they died by a Colt 45. Colt 45, Colt 45. Buy it when I live, and buy it when I die. From the old Cake Corral to the little big home, the mountains and the prairies, where its history was born. This gun made a legend that still is alive. This gun won the West a Colt 45. Colt 45, Colt 45. Buy it when I live, and buy it when I die. Buy it when I live, buy it when I die. Buy it when I live. Buy it when I die.
Way out west in the hills of South Dakota, near the Badlands where the buffalo still roam, where the great Sioux Indian lived and fought and died, on the wide prairie where many a baby cried. Above you'll see a mountain aged by time, on top engraved a great American shrine. you'll see four well-known faces carved in stone. They look out on the world so all alone. I stood and looked up at their faces, blinked my eyes and walked 4 paces, heard them speak to me, it was so real. Georgie winked his eye and said, up here in my stony bed, I've watched the changes made as time goes by. An aeroplane flew overhead, A.B. smiled at Tom and said, I'd like to take you for a spin someday. Teddy looked around so wise, I'm sure you mean 4 other guys. They all joined in and laughter filled the sky. I stood and shook my head, I was amazed. I turned and walked away, I was so dazed. The 4 immortal voices spoke to me, but tears fell from my eyes, I could not see. Today you'll see their faces oh so high, the words of our great men as you pass by. So breathe a prayer that this great shrine will stay, till the wind and rain alone wear it away.
Up in Minnesota where the trees grow tall is the town of Rochester, Mayo Clinic and all. I've done a lot of traveling, been this whole world round, but there ain't no place like our little town. Rochester, Minnesota is the town for me. There's no other town where I'd rather be. I've been down to Texas where they say you all, but yeah, I'm in Minnesota where the trees grow tall. Dr. Mayo got it started back a long time ago, said I'm gonna build a clinic and I'm gonna watch her grow. He started healing people with the skill of his hand. God gave our town a mighty, mighty man. Rochester, Minnesota is a town for me. There's no other place that I'd rather be. I've been down to Texas where they say you all, but you hear me, Minnesota where the trees grow tall. There's some mighty fine people that live in our town, like Dr. Charles Mayo of world renown. There's nothing to compare no matter where you've been. Besides the Mayo Clinic, we got IBM. Rochester, Minnesota is the town for me. There's no other town where I'd rather be. If you're feeling pretty low and you need a little rest, you just come to the city of health and happiness.
Well, the train winds through the mountain and he streaks across the plains, but I wound up in trouble like a prisoner to a ball and chain. Well, I told my girl this morning, told her as I cried, if she should leave, how I would grieve, how I might even die. Well, she said, dear boy, I'm sorry, that's all your last words. You know you're lying and you've not got much time left here on earth. looking down the railroad, 10,000 mile of track, wondering if my baby will ever come back. Well, I begged her not to leave me, but my pleas were all in vain. Now I'm just a lonely boy waiting on a train. Well, a train winds through the mountains and he streaks across the plains, but I wound up in trouble like a prisoner to a ball and chain.
After drinking all night, I could drink no more, and I made my bed on the barroom floor. I fell asleep with a troubled brain and dreamed I rode on the Hellbound Train. The boiler was filled with liquor and beer. The devil himself was the engineer. The passengers were a mixed-up crew, churchmen, atheists, Baptist, and Jew. The rich in broadcloth, poor in rags, beautiful girls and wrinkled hags, black men, yellow men, red and white, we were chained together and filled with fright. An imp was shoveling human bones, and the furnace roared with 1,000 groans. The train rushed on at a terrible pace, and I shivered at the smile on the devil's face. Loud and terrible thunder crashed, wider and brighter lightning flashed. Hotter still the air became, as on we rode on the Hellbound Train. Wilder and darker the country grew, faster and faster the engine flew. Then came a fearful shrieking yell, "Get ready, my friends, the next stop is hell." Then I screamed, "Oh devil, stop this train and free me from these evil chains. It's too late now," the devil grinned, "your soul is mine for all your sins. You've bullied the weak, you've scorned the poor, you've cheated, you've lied, you've sinned and swore. Your soul is mine forevermore. To hell you'll go," the devil roared. Then I awoke with a sober cry and screamed, "Oh Lord, don't let me die." My body was chill and drenched with sweat from a terrible ride I'll never forget. So now I pray each waking hour to be saved from hell and the devil's power. So when the Maker calls my name, I'll pay no fare on that hellbound train.
Cry out loud, look whose heart you're breaking. For crying out loud, see what you're doing to me. I bet you didn't think you'd ever see me crying. Well, baby, take a look at me. I ought to go out and find me someone. I ought to go out and have a little fun, instead of just wasting my life away and sitting here wishing this day would go away. I should have known right from the start that someday you'd break my heart. But I didn't know it would take so long to mend. But crying out loud, look whose heart you're breaking. For crying out loud, see what you're doing to me. I bet you didn't think you'd ever see me crying. Well, baby, take a look at me.